a podcast that talks about music, movies, sports, and news. To know the people, promoting and sharing with the world a beautiful story. This is Frail Fragments Monster Closet. Hey, this is the Monster Closet, episode 184. It's Tuesday, November 11th, 2025. We are here on Remembrance Day with an old friend, alumni of the Monster Closet. I partied with this guy for over like 20 years. We had some great times in Waterloo, Niagara, Toronto.
Camping trips.
Yeah, man, this guy's been around. He's an awesome drummer. He's a father, husband, man. Check him out, Joey Thompson, on Remembrance Day. Thank you for coming on the show, bro. How are you, brother?
Hey, not too bad, Lenny. Thanks for having me, man. How's everything been on your side?
Good. We just finished like our last show of the year at the Drake Hotel on October 25th.
Right on.
So we did that. We filmed a video for it. It's up now on all the socials. Check out Frail Fragments at Frail Fragment or frailfragment.com. It's up there right now. Indestructible. And yeah, Carly Boomer did the video and she did an awesome job, and shout out to her. And now we're just kind of taking some time to chill out. I don't like playing shows in the winter.
Okay.
Yeah, because unless they're paying me, man. Because I mean, I get in my head, and you know, like, am I gonna be sick? It's cold. Is there gonna be a snowstorm? Are people gonna show up? I mean, it's a lot. You know, it's a lot bigger of a commitment when there's a fucking blizzard and shit, right? So it's like,
Well, I remember playing shows like that. Yeah, like in the blizzard, the heart of winter. We're driving down to Waterdown to play at like Moe's Tavern in Waterdown of all places, and yeah, it's like you're cool. Yeah, going through a blizzard and stuff, and oh man, I've been there. Yeah, so I totally understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, bro. Have you had a lot of like touring experiences coming up? Because I know you played drums for a while, bro.
Yeah, I played drums for a while. Yeah, back in the day, we started kind of touring like a lot of Ontario and stuff. But
nice.
Yeah, I never too far. But that's where, yeah, I kind of got out of the band a bit before. Well, they started making it. They like got signed to a record label, and like that's why I think they were starting to tour in the U.S. and stuff. Yeah. So, but you know, with all the university commitments and stuff, right? It was tough to balance both, right? It's like you kind of had the fork in the road. You had to make the decision, right? Is it going to be full time in schooling and like that career, or is it going to be going down the kind of music path, right? And so, yeah, and it was just like, man, for the university, it's just kind of how much I've had invested in it already, and yeah, just you kind of I had to try to draw that line in the sand, and yeah, we took the university route, right? Kind of
good for you, bro.
With the future thought in mind, kind of thing there.
Well, you're a success story now. Like, what are you doing these days? Aren't you like a fucking crazy, fucking brilliant? What are you doing now?
Well, so I lead up a kind of a support group, actually, like a service. So I'm in the IT industry or like an engineering firm. So it's actually funny because I went to University of Waterloo, and I went through for chemistry and physics, and now like in the science realm, and now I'm totally like in an engineering role. So it's like something completely different from what I actually do. But I lead up the service group, so we're in the airline industry. So yeah, that's where I've like definitely been all around, kind of a whole bunch of different cities. Kind of been like Miami, New York, San Francisco. Actually, that's why I got this guy on LHR is London Heathrow. I was actually out in Heathrow kind of a couple months ago, actually there for a few weeks, installing a system at the Heathrow airport. So got to really kind of enjoy the England experience, getting around to a lot of different pubs and fish and chips and English ale and all of that kind of stuff. So
how long are you there for, bro?
Just over 2 weeks. Yeah. So
sick.
It was
wow.
Yeah. So really kind of got like, I actually got to do some sightseeing and stuff, got to get out to the countryside, and it was pretty cool, man. I'd love to go back. So yeah, that's where the companies kind of get me around, kind of all cool locations and stuff. We're starting to do a lot of stuff overseas, Australia, Dublin, places like that. So I definitely trying to volunteer for as much as I can to try to get out to cool sites and cool locations, see cool places.
Right. And you have a family, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How old's your oldest now?
He's almost 17, actually. So he actually just got his G2.
He could give a fuck whether you're around or not, right? At this point.
And now that they're at that age, right? They're actually, all three of my kids are in high school now. So they're all, it's grade 9, 10, and 11. So my oldest is almost 17. He's going to be in university in a couple years, which is kind of man, I got to say, that's the thing that makes me feel the oldest is now that my kids are at the point that I remember absolutely everything. And I know all the things, like all the trouble they're going to be getting into and all of that. I'm like, man, that is the thing that makes me feel the oldest. My oldest son is now fully driving the car, like independent, doesn't need us in the car with them. Like, that's like, man, that makes me feel so old. Like, he's going to be in university. It's like, I remember those days. We cherish those days, right? So it's like, yeah, that makes me feel old. Turn 40, I don't even blink. It doesn't make me feel old at all. But as soon as now they're passing all these milestones that I like absolutely remember, like core memory kind of stuff, it's like, that stuff makes you feel so old.
Well, Joey, hats off to you, man. You're doing really good. You know, that's awesome. It sounds like you have a really cool job. You get to see, now you're going to get to see some better places. I mean, your kids are older now, so they could probably give a shit whether you're home or not.
Yeah, they want to tag along with me to see these places now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, even better, bro. Like, do you bring them or?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
But I could like, cause like that's where my company would cover all the hotel and the food and stuff, right? So it's like I could totally bring them. I just have to pay for the cost of their flight out there.
I think it's a good deal. Like if they're off school or whatever, if they can play hooky or whatever, you might as well like enjoy the moment together as a family. I don't know, whatever, man. Sometimes it's nice to be without the family too. You know what I mean?
Take a bit of a break. Yeah, no kidding, right? Get some me time kind of thing. Yeah.
Fuck, man. Well, I haven't really done that. My job allows me to have my creative space as well. It's cool. I get to exercise while I'm at work, you know, walking and stuff like that. So I apply like things to my job to allow me to, you know, be kind of happy while I'm working, right? So that's kind of where I'm at. And, you know, it's always been that way. Like I've been at the same fucking company, Joey, since I was 18.
Oh, wow.
So man, I got the job from Chris. And that's how I know Joey through Chris Chanis, our boy at Waterloo, and I want to have him on the show too. And I probably should have reached out to him today because it's a holiday. Maybe he's around, but no. But that's how I kind of met everybody, right? So
yeah. No, that's awesome. Yeah, I didn't realize that Chanis hooked you up with that job. Yeah, because
he did. Shout out to him. But now I'm in enforcement more now.
Okay.
But I did every fucking job at this place, man. Like, you know, just being there for so long. And my goal is at 55 to retire, right? Because I've been there for so long.
Freedom
and
55.
then at 50, I'm going to start creating like a guitar, like giving guitar lessons as like a business. Starting at 50. On. So from 50 to 55, my goal is to get like, you know, 12 students, let's say, and then like have like 5 students a week. You know, you make like $250 cash a week or whatever. It's, you know, it is what it is. And then you have your pension.
Yeah.
And you're good, bro. Like you're saving money.
Yeah. No, that's, I mean, if you could do it, man, that's all hats off to you, man. That's the Freedom 55. It always reminds me of like the Trailer Park Boys when they were like Freedom 35 or whatever. And it was like, I wish I could be there.
Just fucking get drunk all day long.
Yeah.
They get drunk and fucking stoned all day long. Fucking trashed.
That was part of the plan on how to retire too, right? It was like
just get trashed all day.
Drug deal. Yeah, just get trashed all day and do an epic drug deal. Retire at 35.
That show is really good, man.
Yeah, no, it would be awesome to get Chanis on here though. Yeah, because it's more. Actually, I was just down actually in Baltimore with Chanis actually just the other weekend. So we went down, caught the Ravens game when we were down there, but. Actually, I got to say, I was really impressed with Baltimore, man. I was going down expecting kind of like a rough and tumble kind of city. Like,
yeah, the wire
we went down there, man. We were down like in the Inner Harbor area. It was a happening place, man. It was cool, man. That was a really awesome place down in Baltimore. Yeah, it impressed me kind of through and through. Yeah, I didn't fear for my safety at all when I was down there. Like it was really happening. There was like tons of university kids walking around. Like we're down there on a Saturday. This is when the Jays were still playing the World Series. And they had a whole bunch of bars around where we were, and it was like right at Halloween, so it was like all these people were dressed up. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and these people are just getting lit. 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. The bars are like pumping the music out. It's like the people are all over the streets. Like it was happening, man. It was a pretty cool little area that we were in, and I really liked Baltimore. I thought it was actually in terms of like cities that I've seen, like because that's where Chanis and I and my buddies Richie and I don't know if you remember Schickler. I think Schickler came to a few of our camping trips to kind kind of thing. So it's where I wonder if you remember him from there. But we all try to go down and see a different NFL game at a different city in the U.S. like every year. So this is like city number 12 for us now. And yeah, and actually this one actually ranks up pretty up there in terms of like cool city, awesome awesome stadium, awesome place to tailgate. Yeah, it actually shocked me. I was actually surprised at how much I enjoyed Baltimore when I was there.
And you just grab a hotel room like after the game or whatever?
Just Airbnb. Yeah, just
okay,
Airbnb.
Nice.
Yeah, so we get down there a bit early so we can do some sightseeing, check the city out. That's where like hit a few bars kind of the night before. Then you're gonna tailgate hard on the Sunday, right? Like before the NFL game. So that's like the whole experience is like tailgating. And
did you guys get fucked up beyond recognition or? Yeah.
I did a little bit. The Chana's definitely way more than I did. Like yeah, but it was because that's actually one of the things when I was down there. Actually, I hadn't had a beer or alcohol in like 2 years.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
I had one beer when I was down there. So we were at a bar. It was we had to pay a cover to get in, and so we got in, and they didn't have any non-alcoholic beer. And I'm like, oh fuck. Well, what's your next closest thing? So I went with a Miller Lite. Like the lightest light beer as you can get. No, I didn't get trashed. I couldn't even barely drink the thing, man. I'm drinking it. It tasted like pure rubbing alcohol. I was like, and it's like the lightest of light beers you can ever get. And all I could taste was the alcohol, and I'm like, oh man, I can't.
So you just smoked weed or what?
Yeah. Well, it was mostly gummies.
Okay.
Because that's where they get open state down there too. So it's like, that was actually one of the coolest experiences. We went into a weed shop that was down there, and they take it. You come into the front room. And there's just like a front desk, and there's like no way to get behind, and they have all these like kind of bookshelves, and they like put you in like line, and then when the lady's like, hey, it's your turn, and then she hits a button, and the friggin' like walls open up, like the bookshelves like open up and like into a secret room, and you go into this like secret back room. It was crazy, man.
Where the fuck is this?
It was in Baltimore.
Holy
like
fuck,
we was like
dude.
Downtown Baltimore. It was like the most like high tech like secretive kind of like operation. They take you like down into the back room, then they're showing you all the different stuff, and that's where we got like some gummies and some pre-rolls and stuff when we were there. But yeah, that was an experience. Like just going to that shop alone was an experience. Like that was one of the coolest things I'd ever seen. That kind of was way different than it was up here.
Yo, that shit happened to me in Cuba, bro. In Veradero, I was asking for cigars, whatnot. Some guy brings me to a store. I go in a thing, the fucking whole wall turns, and it's like some guy on a bed with like a bunch of fucking cigars in boxes with prices and shit. I'm like, what? How the fuck did I get here, Brad?
That's what was that's it. We just walked in off the street, right? But yeah, no, it was awesome. Actually, it was funny because actually we did go into a cigar shop when we were down there, and they were selling Cuban cigars down there too. So it was like we got a few Cuban cigars, and and those were pretty nice cigars when we were smoking, just walking around the downtown core with a huge like stogie kind of thing. It was pretty awesome.
So yeah, you spend the night and then you drive back?
Yeah, I mean, we spent a couple days, and then yeah, we just on the Monday morning, like we just crash overnight after the game, and yeah, we just drive back. It's such a long drive, though. Like that's where we've seen enough cities now that we're almost past the cities we can drive to. Bro.
Yeah, you're like branching out. You're branching out further and further.
Out. Yeah, because it's where we got like Tennessee and Kansas City and stuff coming up. So it's like that's where those are some cities I'm really looking forward to. Tennessee, New Orleans. Those are gonna be some party cities. Those are gonna be really cool
yeah.
to go see.
Fuck yeah. My wife was born there, bro, in New Orleans.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's man, I'm getting down to what's the big street there, Bourbon Street or something like that.
Yeah.
That's I think that's gonna be so awesome to be down there. It's just gonna be such a party city. I heard Tennessee's off the hook too. Like
like Nashville and shit.
Yeah, Nashville. Yeah, get to Nashville and just like that whole strip, and it's just gonna be like live music everywhere.
When are you going there, bro? When are you going there?
Probably not for a couple years to Tennessee, and then I don't know when we're gonna do New Orleans. It's probably about like 4 or 5 years down the road, but if we're gonna have to fly to New Orleans. But yeah, it's like, man, I'm really looking forward to those cities. I think those ones are gonna be kind of top-notch cities. But yeah, like I said, Baltimore really impressed me, man. Baltimore, kind of an unsung city of the U.S., right? Because like we've been to kind of all the kind of northern cities, right? Indianapolis, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Detroit, Buffalo, New York, like Philly, Pittsburgh. Yeah, nice. Yeah. So we've done a whole like huge amount of them, and yeah, Baltimore, but like New York City itself was awesome. Like the city itself, like when you're in Manhattan and you're walking around, like it's like it's a really cool city. But the tailgating and the NFL games that are suck. That's actually bottom of the list for me in terms of tailgating.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they don't let you even barbecue there. It's really weird. So you pay like this huge amount of money to go park.
It's because it's a show. It's a fucking show over there. It's it's just a show for people with money.
Yeah. And so it was just like, but the tailgating was like the worst tailgating, and it was like a crappy day. It was just like, oh man. But yeah, but Baltimore, I was super impressed with Baltimore, and it's you'll probably be talking to Channis coming up. He'll talk to you about Old Bay. That was his thing. Old Bay is like a spice that they have down there that they put on all the seafood and stuff. Because Baltimore's like right on the ocean, and so he's like, he's gonna talk to you about Old Bay. He'll send you pictures with Old Bay.
Why did he get sick from it, or what?
No, he loves it. He loves it. That's
nice.
like his favorite thing. He was all about the Old Bay. I bought him an Old Bay shaker when he came back, and he was like, oh, this is my favorite thing of the whole trip. It's like hilarious, like spice shaker.
Joey, before I let you go, I needed to ask you a couple of questions still. So, who's your round? Because I respect you as a drummer. I think you're a great drummer. Are you still playing? You got the drum set behind you still?
You see it behind me. Yeah, I got the kit. There, man. I try to get behind it every now and then. That's one thing. You can even get behind the kit for 15, 20 minutes and just practice a little bit. And I know it seems like such a short amount of time, but it's just, if it's consistency in doing it, I've almost never been more clean on my rolls and on my playing and stuff. Like, just even little bits at a time.
You in a band?
No band. That's I've been jonesing to play like live music. That's where my middle son Matt, he plays guitar, so I'll get him to come down and jam, and nice. But it's like he's got a ways to go on the guitar. But it's just like fun. But I miss playing with guys. Yeah, it's like I've been jonesing to play some live music.
Yo, man, all my Waterloo, fucking Kitchener peeps, whoever is fucking watching this, this guy's a great fucking drummer for heavy music or just to jam with, man, because he's high level, right? So, I mean, hit him up. He's a hard guy to get a hold of. I don't know if he's on fucking social media, but
no, not on much social media, man.
Yeah, he's under what the fuck is he under here? Joseph George Thompson. If you wanna find him on Facebook. Yeah, because I don't have Instagram or anything. My kids all got it and stuff. Or just at Frail Fragment. Like, hopefully, like, you hit me up and I can like get you in contact with Joey for drums, because he's sick, bro. Like, you should check his shit out. Do you have any projects online that you could like share, or no? That I'm working on, like no. Like, as far as like, do you have any shit on YouTube that people can see, or no? I could probably pull some up. Yeah, I could send it your way. Yeah, send it my way, and we'll play it after the show. I just want to show you guys what this guy has under his hood, bro, because he's the fucking real deal. You know what I mean? Yeah. Joey, who's your Mount Rushmore of drummers? So pick like 3 or 4 or whatever. Man. I know it's a hard thing to do because you probably know you like 1,000 drummers, but pick four drummers right now. Yeah. Well, Joey Jordanson, man, rip for that guy, like Slipknot. That guy was awesome. And then it was like Abe from Deftones, like Abe Cunningham. Fuck yeah, Abe Cunningham. Yeah, he was probably my biggest influence in getting into drums. Like, that was because back in listening to kind of Adrenaline and then Around the Fur back in the day, like, those were kind of like, we were all looking into the new metal back then, right? So it was like Korn and Limp Bizkit and all of that, right? So then it was Deftones, and Deftones have been my favorite band since all the way back then, and that's where just like listening to everything Abe's been doing kind of over all the years and just mimicking what he does, and it really kind of, that's where I used to just like listen on headbuds like this, just on my old like Discman kind of thing, playing the disc. I'd have it cranked to full, and I'd just try to play along to everything that he would do, kind of stuff. And I didn't know that, bro. Yeah. So that was like, that's how they kind of came into really kind of playing music and stuff. Like, yeah. Those are like, man, I got Neil Peart, man, from Rush. That guy's just like next level too. Like, yeah, that's what, man, I tried to reproduce that guy, and as long as I come close, man. No, but hold on. Do you think Danny Carey is like a 2.0 version of that guy? Yeah, Danny Carey, he's even wild though too, because like I know he could do like 4 different time signatures on all of these different limbs and stuff, and I'm like, I know some of that stuff's like really next level. Like that guy would probably be up there too. Yeah. On that Mount Rushmore. Yeah. That's like cool, man. Yeah. I don't even know who I would pick, dude. It's just a hard one, right? Like, I like John. And there's so many great drummers now. Like, some guys I don't even know their names. Like, the Sleep Token drummer is like beyond He's good.
Awesome. Like,
He's good.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of bands I've been listening to, and I don't even know the drummers, and these guys are just wild, man. Like, yeah.
The playing level these days is like way more advanced now.
Oh,
right?
Way more technical than what it used to be. Yeah, because like my son's like big into AC/DC, and you listen to that, and it's like it's
you can
great
play it with
rock,
one arm.
But it's like yeah, exactly. That's right. It's funny actually. I remember talking to a guy a long time ago about playing drums, and he was like, even Rage Against the Machine, he was like, oh man, I could play that I could play that on one hand kind of thing, with one arm kind of stuff. And I was like, yeah, but the music sounds freaking awesome though.
It does. Rage is cool, man. They're like an exception, because the bass player, I was thinking a lot about Rage. The bass player is, and I saw them live, and that was probably the best concert I've ever been to, bro. Like at the ACC there, after COVID, during COVID, after COVID.
That guy's an underrated bass player too.
He's so good, bro. He didn't make a mistake, and he didn't stop moving.
That's
and
Timbal, right?
fuck, yeah.
He's the bassist, yeah. Yeah, man. He's an underrated bassist. He's definitely going to be driving a lot of that sound, right?
Justin Chancellor and all these guys for bass players.
Where it's all like Flea or like Les Claypool, like the Frail guy. Like those guys are always like kind of like the names you almost think of first as bass players, right?
I like Thomas Hake as a drummer too. The guy from Miss Sugar.
Oh yeah. Meshuggah's like time signatures are so wonky though, right? It's like that's where like that just that for that guy to be that technical and on point, like with their because they'll change like time signatures like almost like it feels like mid riff kind of stuff, and like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's like they change on like the second beat instead of like 4 or whatever it is.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
4/4, but they change on like the like different times. At different times they change, right? So it's, I don't know how the fuck they do that. I think it's like I had the inkling that they write the music like that. That's how they hear it. But people would say, no, they write it down. And then I listened to an interview and they actually hear the music that way, right? And then they give it to the drummer, I think, and the drummer kind of tries to do what they fucking hear, right? And he pulls it off because he's a fucking badass, bro.
Yeah. Well, I did hear that with a lot of drummers do, like write out kind of what it would like, what the beat's gonna look like, and then they can like visualize it.
Bro, the guy from Queens of the Stone Age. Sorry to cut you off, but the guy from the Queens of the Stone Age, he has like a big afro. I forget his name, but that guy's like the best. I mean, for rock and roll, like I mean, when I saw him play in Oshawa, I saw them play twice, but that guy is incredible. I don't even know if he's still with the Queens of the Stone Age, but the guy that played after Dave Grohl is fucking unbelievable, and he played with them for like 5 years, right? I don't know how long. He might be still their drummer, I don't know, but he's incredible.
I know the bass player for them is really good too. That's one of the old bass players in my band. The Queens of Stone Age was like his favorite band, and every time I go visit that guy, he'd just be pumping Queens of the Stone Age, and he'd be like reproducing it on the bass, and like he's like, this guy's like the next level. He was like, man, I love everything this guy does.
And that's their most recent bass player, I guess?
I don't know if it's the most recent. I might have been the guy before that,
So the guy,
he moved out west. I haven't seen him in a few years, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, but they've been through a lot of fucking band members. But I mean, Josh Holm writes great music, and Queens of the Stone Age are one of the best bands of our childhoods. You know what I mean? Like they were amazing, dude. Like they didn't catch though with like the grunge era, but they were there with like Caius and shit. Right? But they were still playing around there. They just didn't blow up at all yet. But I mean, in '98 they started like. You started hearing them on the radio, and I mean,
you started catching it. Well, because that's what Dave Grohl was drumming for, right? Didn't
he did.
Drum, didn't he drum on their first album or something?
No, he did. He did like their 4th album.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay, I didn't know it was that late in.
Yeah, 4th or 5th. But that was a great album too. Songs for the Deaf, I believe it's called. But yeah. They've had some great guys, and I love David Grohl. I think he's one of the best rock and roll drummers on the radio for sure. But you know, the guy that replaced him was like, you know. He was so good. I don't know. Like his ideas were incredible. Listen to that album. I'm not sure. It's the album after the Dave Grohl album. It's the one with "Make It With You."
Yeah. Okay.
That album was fucking. The drumming is incredible. Yeah. I mean, Jimmy Chamberlain from Smashing Pumpkins in his
really
prime
great.
he's fucking awesome too.
Oh, man, I've watched some interviews with him, and like what he could actually do, man. Like that guy was awesome. Yeah, like and guys like because even like a Chad Sexton from 311, man, that guy is just so awesome. Like throughout all the years, right? Just another huge influence. Yeah, and that's Yeah, no, that's Jimmy Chamberlin with all like kind of Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness like album. That's like probably top 5 like best albums of all time kind of thing. And it's like, yeah,
I like Siamese Dream more.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
Because that's when I awoke as a guitarist, and Smashing Pumpkins were there with that album. It was like all timing, right? Like when I listened to Nirvana Nevermind in like 98 months after it came out with Pearl Jam 10, like I was like reborn into this thing, and Smashing Pumpkins came after that with Siamese Dream, and that was the first song I learned at my guitar lesson was Disarm. So they were like, they were a pivotal band for me. That album was but they influenced a lot of people with Gish, the album before that. And then the Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness is when everyone found out about Smashing Pumpkins, right? And that album, yeah, you're right. Like thinking about it as like drum wise, that album was incredible. It was so different, it was so diverse, and Jimmy Chamberlin I feel doesn't get the credit that he deserves now, because I mean that guy's incredible. His roles are like so unique too, and like the word around the street back in the fucking late 80s early 90s was that guy was the guy on the block that no one could fuck with.
Like in terms of drumming, or
in terms of drumming. But I mean, he battled like heroin. He went down the fucking.
Oh, you can see it. Yeah, because I actually I seen them actually not too long ago with Green Day. It was like Green Day, Smashing Pumpkins, Rancid. It was I went to Detroit and we seen it there, and yeah, you can almost like see it like on like in his like expressions and stuff, like how much it's like affected him.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So it's like.
Joey, good talking to you. I'd like to keep it between 20 and 30, but last question. It's Remembrance Day. Respect to all our fallen soldiers. Have you ever thought about enlisting in the Army and serving your country, like ever? Or has that ever crossed your mind?
Well, because I did Army Cadets back in the day, actually. So, yeah, like, so I was down in Guelph, and so that's where they took you to, like, some, like Army bases, kind of, like, some forts kind of here, and got to shoot some guns, and yeah, kind of doing the whole Army Cadet thing. You had the whole like beret, and you had the whole outfit, and doing all the stands and all the marches and stuff, and like how to do the different ties, like doing Windsor knots and shit like that. So it was like, it's definitely a thought that had crossed my mind for sure, man. That's especially once you're like in the high school days and stuff too, right? You're like, hey, what do I do next, right? And that was definitely a thought that kind of had always popped into mind, right? Yeah. So, but yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's just not something I ended up ever pursuing. But yeah, the Army Cadets was cool, man. That was, yeah, that's where, yeah, definitely, it was something that crossed my mind there.
I don't know if joining the Army crossed my mind, right? And like just going out and being like in that platoon-like situation, you know, or the Saving Private Ryan fucking situation. You know, it always crossed my mind. Like just being a warrior in that time, or in a medieval time, or just having those fantasies about, you know, being that close to joining something that you could be a part of. But the older I get, the less I want that, right? Like, so it's like I don't want, and I realized that I would never attack another country. I would never be a soldier and invade another country. It's just not in me to do. And that's kind of like with just me being more aware of kind of who I am, right? I would defend my country. You come into my country, bro, I'll fuck you up. Exactly, right? But I mean, and yeah, Army Cadets or Army or whatever it is, that's great, right? To defend. But I mean, if you're going into another person's country and you're dictating to them the way they should be or whatnot, that's not me, right? So I don't agree with that with Army or whatever the fuck it is. And me is like an Army soldier is just a pawn, essentially. You know, they just send it in. Like, they don't care really what the fuck happens.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's one thing with Canada, though, is we're always peacekeepers, right? We're never kind of aggressors, kind of in those situations, or at least not that I'm aware of, anyway. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know if I'd go to another fucking country, bro, as a soldier, like to be a peacekeeper. I mean that's tough because I don't know what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah.
That's scary, bro. That's scary, bro.
Yeah.
Why am I going there? To be a peacekeeper? Like, what the fuck? I don't know the politics behind what the fuck's happening.
Yeah.
Who am I peacekeeping?
Yeah, what side are you gonna be on?
Yeah, like what the fuck? But anyway, Joey, I love you, bro. Thank you. Good to see you.
Man. Thanks for having me on. Yeah,
good to see you, man.
Yeah, well, yeah, remember the day, lest we forget kind of stuff. Yeah, I should go up off, man. Yeah, have one.
It's all good. It was nice to celebrate with you for the last half an hour. And yo, it's good to see you. We got to keep in touch. I know you got a birthday coming up on the 30th. I saw that on your Facebook there. So
coming up soon.
Happy birthday. And if you're in Toronto or you're with Janice or whatever, hit me up, okay? And I'll do the same if I'm in Waterloo, of course.
Yeah, right on, man. Yeah, we'll keep in touch, man. That's where, yeah, definitely have me again sometime, man. I definitely enjoy coming on and chat with you and catching up.
Cool, man. Thanks, Joey. This is the Monster Closet episode number 184, Tuesday, November 11th, 2020. Well, it's Remembrance Day, unless we forget. Thank you for being with us today. We love you. Peace.